All right, everyone, welcome. We're really happy to have you here this evening with us. And tonight we're going to be talking about optimized skincare for different skincare types. We're going to talk about some of the Young Living products and how we can use them with our skincare and make sure that we have the proper skin product for our skin type. So now we're going to turn it over to Erica and see what she has to tell us.
All right, so before we go into skincare, I don't know how many of you guys are doing the red drink challenge. Remember we talked to you guys about maybe 2 months ago. It's the Ninja Red, the sulfurzyme, and the citrus oils, and it's like 24 ounces of water. So I just want to say this so maybe it encourages you guys to think about maybe getting started with the challenge. So the three things that I really noticed lately doing it, because sometimes it's hard for me to do things consistently and then I don't see a benefit and I'm like, oh, forget it, right? We all kind of do that. So you got to do things consistently and then you see a benefit. So I've been drinking that every single day faithfully. I love the taste. And three things that I noticed: one is sustained energy throughout the day. I used to always get that 2 o'clock, see, crash, messing up, 2 o'clock crash. We all kind of get that. But I noticed when doing the drink every single day, that's not happening. I'm not saying I have miraculous energy at 2 o'clock, but it's like just something it just stays the same throughout the day. So I love that. Second one I noticed, I'm just going to say a quick blip about this, is it keeps you regular. I noticed that you're able to just kind of go to the bathroom every day with ease. So I'm going to say. And then lastly, I noticed my sleep has improved. And we learned that at the convention. If anyone went to the Young Living convention, we just had it last month. Scientists were on, and they had all the science. People already knew this, but they did even more scientific studies to show that the Ninja Red product actually helps improve like sleep quality. And I definitely noticed that doing the challenge. So if anyone is interested in doing that, when we're done the class, if you want to ask us more about it, we're doing that right now. I absolutely love it. Okay, now let's get into customized skincare, which is really important to make sure you're using the right product for your skin. So we're going to go through a couple of some of the Young Living products that they have, different lines for different skin types. Then I'll show you the one that I use as well. All right, let me get my photos up here. All right, this is the one that I use right here. This is the art collection, which I think if you're not sure about your skin, okay, is it oil? I'm not sure. If you're not sure, this is the bundle to get. This is like the most forgiving because it's really for like normal, even to oily to dry skin, because this skincare line is customizable. And what I mean by that, you get a wash, you get a toner. That is the light moisturizer. I use the light moisturizer in the spring, summer, and fall. Come winter, I use the Intense Art Moisturizer during the day. That is meant for at night, but when it's really dry, my skin is normal, but during the winter, it gets more dry. So again, like I said, this line is customizable. You can kind of move around some products and we'll show you that in a minute what I mean. Let me get you the next graphic of what I mean by that. So if your skin maybe is more mature or it's more oily, or see, you can switch around your moisturizers when it comes to the art line. You can use the boswellia, the sandalwood. Shirley is like a brightener, but I notice people, older people tend to really like that product. So I think it's designed for those who have mature skin, which shows like signs of life. And there is the Art Intense Moisturizer. That is a nighttime moisturizing cream that you can use. But in the winter, I use it during the day. I used to always get dry patches, and I noticed since I started doing that, I don't anymore. So if you're not sure if you have combination skin or you're even not sure, I would start here, okay? All right, let me stop sharing. The next one, so that's the art line. So like combination skin to dry skin, that's the one that I would definitely do. Now, when you were younger, you were always in the sun and you have like maybe some sun damage, some discoloration. The Bloom system is like a brightener system. Now, this is a system that is designed, you have to use the cleanser, the toner, you have to use the whole thing, right? So art is a little more forgiving, where you can kind of move things around and use a different cleanser and a different this and different that. This, if you're trying to see results, you have to use the whole entire system. That's just how it's designed, okay? So like I said, if you have discoloration, some dark spots, some things that you really want to work on, just getting the cleanser is not enough. You have to use the whole entire system. So remember that. And again, this is also great for combination skin. They also have another moisturizer. It's not in this picture. It's an intense moisturizer if you have dry skin. This whole system is for normal skin to brighten it if you did sun damage. And then they have another moisturizer, and that is for dry skin. So again, I guess you can sort of customize this, but you have to use the whole system in order to see a benefit. Otherwise, don't even use. I would tell you right now, don't just buy one of the products and expect to see a result. You're not. I'm going to tell you it's a waste of money. You have to buy the whole collection. That's how it was designed. Okay. And I'm not sure if you guys were on last week. Young Living had its convention, and we have some new skincare products. Rochelle, I'm sure, went into detail with the skincare that we have. It's called Balance. And correct me if I'm wrong, Chris, but I think that's going to replace the Orange Blossom line.
Yeah.
Okay. So the Orange Blossom line was meant for, oily, problematic skin if you get breakouts. Let me see if I have a picture of the new Balance. And it's already getting like rave reviews, the Balance system. Sorry, I'm like blind. I see some of it here. Okay, yeah. So again, when you have like acne prone skin, it's the same thing with the brightener. You have to use the whole collection because the whole collection is designed to deal with that problem. You can't just use the cleanser or just use the moisturizer and expect to see a result. That's not going to happen with this system. So like I said, the only system that's forgiving is ARC. You can kind of change that around, but Balance for oily skin, problematic, acne prone skin, you got to use the whole thing. If you want to brighten your skin, you have to use all of the Balance system for that. So like Rochelle went in depth with this last week about using this. And what's nice about this is they mentioned it's not over drying. So many products that are designed for, blemish prone skin, it's overly drying. And when they did the test, they actually sent the product out to Young Living users that had problematic skin, and they wanted to know, give us your honest feedback. And they did. And they actually said it was really amazing and it didn't dry out their skin. Not only did it fix the problem for their teenagers, but it didn't dry their skin, which is a huge problem for, I know people that went on some other systems. They said it fixes it, but it dries up the skin too much. And that system is not going to do that. Okay, we were talking before the class. I don't hope I'm not going to embarrass Mary Lee, but I wanted her to share what she said to us because I was not planning on talking about this, but she's been using a skincare product from Young Living that she's been seeing results. Mary Lee, can you share that with us? You have to unmute yourself. You're still muted though.
I've always had a problem with acne rosacea. Very bad. I would even have to get antibiotics sometimes because it would get so bad. And I tried all different creams, and then I was using green M-lactin, and that helped me. But Chris talked me into getting this, the CBD Beauty Boost. And I didn't want to use that. I told Pam I was going to give it to her, but I tried it and I didn't break out. And I really like it. I really like it. At first, when you put it on, it looks like your face is going to be greasy a little. But then within about a few minutes, it blends right in really nice. Yeah. And I also put it in my hair sometimes. I don't use it a lot, just a little bit.
Well, thank you for sharing that. I love when people give us feedback when they use the products and if they love it. So thank you, Mary Lee. So I'm going to share with you what I use. And I use the ART system. And like I said, it's very forgiving. Let me get the ART system back up here. So I don't use the whole collection. So as you guys know, when you come to some of our DIY classes, I show you guys how to make your own cleanser, nighttime intense moisturizer, and toner. So I make my own, and then I love though the ART moisturizer. I really can't duplicate that, so I buy Young Living. So that's what I meant with the system is forgiving. You can use a different cleanser, you can make your own, and the system really works. I really like it. And like I said, during the winter months, I use the Young Living Intense Moisturizer as a day cream. And like I said, my skin is normally, it's normally pretty dry in the winter, and that seems to really help it. So, Chris, did you have anything to share about something that you use? I think you said you used is Cher Lumet. Do you use the art serum? Because I don't use that. I have no testimony on that. If you want to share that.
I really love the art system also, but I don't use all the pieces like I should. Like you're saying, it works even if you use a piece at a time. The cleanser is number one. The art cleanser is my favorite for over 50 skin. And the CBD Beauty Boost that I talked my mother-in-law into, that is another favorite that I always use. Like you, I go back and forth. I have a face serum that I make. I'll share with you guys later. And then I do my CBD Beauty Boost. So that's what I really use on my face. But I'm going to talk a little bit more about the new products, and I'm actually going to try some of them, and I'll tell you why.
Oh, I'm excited for that because I haven't. Actually, it's funny. My mother just texted me, "You have Young Living here." I'm like, I've been waiting for this to come in, and she's going to talk about the Inner Beauty Collagen. We're all super excited for this product. I think we've all been screaming for collagen. Young Living has been working on this. We didn't even know for 4 years. So they do listen when customers say, "Hey, I want something," they listen. It takes a long time for them to do the research, do the science, get the clean products, and give us a great product. So it just takes a while. So mine's on the front porch, I guess. So I'm wicked excited about this. I can't wait. All right. So now I want to show you guys how to make like a customized glow serum for your skin. All right. So again, you have to know what kind of skin that you have. And that's what's going to really help. So I have a couple graphics. You can take a screenshot of this. So here, like it says, top 10 base oils. And these are also called carrier oils. You hear us kind of say that. There's grapeseed, there's rosehip, there are castor oils, jojoba, excuse me. But they're all good for different things. So again, you have to know what your issues out your skin. Is it really oily? Do you have dark spots? Is it really dry? Because that's going to help you come up with what you need for your customized glow serum. If you're not sure, the safest bet would be like jojoba or even grapeseed, because I think those are really good for all skin types, jojoba and grapeseed. Now, if you have maybe more mature skin, usually they'll say argan, rosehip. But there are some other like exotic ones that I've gotten before. Let me see, I have a graphic. Look, there's even like red raspberry seed oil and what is that? Thorn, I don't know how to say that. Pomegranate. So you can get really, really great carrier oils for your skin. So different little problem areas that you want to address. And you can also do a combination. Like let's say you're going to do the base is jojoba and you want to add, pomegranate, or you want to add blueberries. I've also heard lately watermelon seed oil. Like everyone's raving about this. I don't even know. I haven't really done the research yet, but you could add that to your glow serum. Okay. So once you know what your skin type is, pick out the carrier oil that's best for your skin. Oh. And then I have another graphic. So if you're not sure, this kind of is another guide.
Hold on.
There's normal skin, and there's oily, dry, sensitive, mature. This might give you an idea.
I'm trying to mute this. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Oh, okay. So I'm trying to mute. So it's cute. This gives you an idea what oils would be good for your skin. Because if you have oily skin, you don't want to use something that's going to create more of a problem. If your skin is dry, you want something that's nourishing. So hopefully this is giving you an idea of what you want to use for your glow serum. Now let me show you the option of, of essential oils. They're really all good, but some are like, frankincense. We say it's anti-inflammatory. It's going to even out your skin tone. Actually, I think it's blue tansy. Anything like with blue, if you have like redness in your skin, blue tansy is a really good oil. It's a very expensive oil. And that's why another thing you can do is Valor. It's everyone's favorite for emotional support, but you could actually use that blend in supporting your skin. It's really good for like evening out your skin tone. I think there's also frankincense that's in that blend. It's a really good blend, and it comes in the starter kit. You see blue tansy there. If you have like blemish prone skin, you see tea tree there. So if you want to use maybe the balance system, and when you make a glow serum, you want to use like things like tea tree oil, even helichrysum for scarring, wound healing, that would be really great for your glow serum. I have one more I can share, and then I'm going to give you guys a few ideas for the glow serum. So now we have elangulant. Manuka is another one. It's almost, I always feel like it's very similar to tea tree. It has very similar properties to tea tree. So if maybe you got that free 1 month and you're like, I don't know what to do with Manuka, well, you can put it in like your glow serum. So now figure out what carrier oil is great for your skin. Figure out your essential oils. And I'm going to share with you guys a few recipes to give you guys some ideas. This one looks really good. Did I make this one? So it's referred to as a luxury beauty serum. Someone did a post on this where they went to like Ulta or Sephora. I don't know if anyone saw that. And they were going, they now sell their own glow serums for like $78. Most of it is junk, low, poor quality ingredients with a few essential oils in it, but you can really make your own for pennies, maybe $20 of buying really high quality carrier oils and high quality essential oils. You can make your own beauty boost that you'd pay so much more at the store for some junk. You can actually make your own. I think actually our friend Kim Stackhouse, she hasn't been on here in a while. She made this, and I think she's like in love with it, and it's been really working well for her skin. Just to give you an idea, see, it has the tansy in it, the copaiba, frankincense, geranium, and noting the drops. I believe this is a 4-ounce bottle, so this would last you a really long time. For me, when I do like a beauty boost serum, I usually do it at night because it's going to be kind of greasy. And what you're supposed to do first is do your glow serum first, and then do your moisturizer. So we learned that when we went to Young Living. We had a beauty school, and they had estheticians and experts on, and they told us step by step, like how to take care of the skin properly. Some of it I'm forgetting. I go back to my notes. I'm like, oh yeah, the glow serum first, and then the moisturizer. Because then the moisturizer from Young Living will kind of lock in your beauty serum. Otherwise, it could just kind of drip off or it melts off. So that's like an idea for you guys. All right, let me show you guys a few more ideas that you can try. And if you notice, again, there's kind of a theme with these glow serums. They have geranium, again, blue tansy, frankincense, lavender. So you really cannot go wrong with these oils. You know, excuse me, you really can't go wrong with this. And this is somebody who put all rosehip oil in. That's going to be a little expensive. If you did all rosehip seed oil as your carrier, that'll be kind of pricey. I recommend maybe doing jojoba and then adding, a splash or two of the rosehip, maybe some vitamin E, and then your essential oils. That's going to be a little bit more pricey. Jojoba is not as pricey. Rosehip is. Argan oil is a little more pricey. Some of the more exotic stuff is just a little bit more pricey. It's really good, but it's just more pricey. But you can get away with just adding maybe a tablespoon in there. So as you can, this is a 4-ounce bottle. And again, like I said, this is going to last you a really long time. And it's funny because every time I make a glow serum, I kind of make it different. I never remember how I made it the first time, because the first time I made it was so many months ago. When I go to make it again, I don't remember the recipe. So I always add different oils, different things, and it always works. It always works. The one time it didn't work is when I added way too many different carrier oils. I think my skin was like, what are you doing? My skin was like, what is happening here? So I noticed a couple breakouts because I did like 5 or 6 different carrier oils. So I don't recommend that. Be a little more simple when it comes to the carrier oil, because when I did it, my skin was like, what are you doing? It wasn't happy. So just so you guys know that there. Or maybe your skin's fine with it. I have no idea. All right, so let me give you guys another idea here. Another glow recipe. And again, you're seeing very similar ingredients for these serums. Frankincense we're seeing, copaiba. Copaiba, again, is like, it's a calming oil. So if your face gets like more red or more flush, copaiba is going to calm it down. Same thing with frankincense. It's a calming oil. Lavender is calming. Royal Hawaiian Sandalwood, that is amazing. Again, it's a little bit of a pricier oil. But again, you're not going to use a lot when you're making this glow serum. So pick the oils that are great for your skin, pick the carrier oil for your skin, and you can make your own customized, glow serum. Does anyone have any questions? I know I tend to talk fast. That's just New England. I don't know. I can put up the graphics again if I went too quick and you didn't get the recipe or didn't take a screenshot. just let me know. Because if not, I'll turn it over to Chris. And again, at the end of the class, when Facebook's over, we can really talk. So, okay. Chris, take it away.
Okay, no problem. Just keep your questions for Erica. I have a little bit of the same thing that I am going to share with you. I have just one graphic on carrier oils to help you understand what might be best for your face. So grapeseed oil is really good for everyone. That's just my take on it. The black castor oil is a thicker oil. So this is better for under eye serums and hair serums, not so much for your glow serum. Jojoba, like Erica said, it's very similar to our skin type, even though it's really just a wax. But if your skin is dry, because it's a thick, thick oil. The rosehip seed, I love. It's for mature skin. And the sweet almond, I use that a lot. And that actually has some vitamins in it that's nourishing for your skin also. And I'm sure Sue could add some more to this because this is her subject. All right, so going on to my glow serum that I want to share with you all. This is like Erica, I make different serums all the time. But, oops, let's see if I can see it here. I'm not seeing what I'm showing you guys. Okay. So my face serum that I really like is basically something like this, though I do change it around all the time. I love putting the sacred frankincense in there. I love the myrrh. I love the sacred sandalwood, ylang-ylang, geranium. Patchouli is like for if your face is a little like spotty, patchouli is really good for that. Lavender is good for everything with the skin. And this is a 15 ml dropper. And the rosehip seed oil, which is one, if you have it. If you have the sweet almond and mature skin, that's another one that I really, really like. This is just an idea of a face serum that I really like. So I told you I was going to tell you some about the new products. They're fairly new to me. I actually pulled them out of the box just a little while ago. So this morning I pulled them out of the box. But I just have some graphics on the collagen. Collagen is excellent for your skin, and our team is actually having a collagen challenge right now. Just to take, if you happen to have gotten it at the convention with the convention products, there's going to be some prizes. And this is like way up in the team. This is like the diamonds of our team are doing a challenge if you happen to have the collagen. But what is it? Why is it good for your skin? Well, as the graphic brings out, this has 5 grams of marine collagen. Marine collagen is better for your skin. Other collagens are better for your joints. So this is why we're talking about skin with the Young Living collagen. So it helps with improvement in fine lines, deep wrinkles. You guys will see because I'm doing the challenge with our team. You just take a scoop a day. And then after so much time, we had a beginning picture and we'll have an ending picture and we'll see what happens. How does it affect the skin inside and out? So there's no sugar in here and you absorb it better because of the molecular structure Young Living has used. So this is a brand new product just released a couple weeks ago. Maybe Rochelle told you some about this last week when we weren't around, but this is called Inner Beauty Collagen. Another graphic about the collagen that I have for you is why would you be interested? There's tons of different collagens around. Why would you be interested in the Young Living collagen? So the Young Living collagen is not made with chicken. It's not really for your joint health. And it does not have any fillers, flavors, colors, sweeteners, sugars in it. And it does not have any dairy or gluten if those are issues for you. But what it is marine collagen that's excellent for your skin and your hair and your nails. So I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with my nails. I always have nail issues. So that's one reason I'm really looking forward to it. Not only the face, but how it will affect my nails. It says it's clean, tasteless, mixes easily to put in your smoothies, shakes, or even baked goods to get it for the day, a scoop a day. But I will say it has like a tiny bit of a taste. Javen and I both did it this morning. It's kind of like a rubbery kind of taste. Not much, but I would put it, we just drank it in water, so I would definitely mix maybe even a drop of citrus vitality oil would be good, like lemon or lime or something. It's almost tasteless, but I had a little bit of a taste that I noticed with it. And there again, it tells you other things that are in there that are very good for you. Okay, so that's why you might be interested in Young Living's collagen. And do I have one more graphic here? I don't. Let me save that for later so I don't confuse everybody. But I just want to show you. This is what it is: Inner Beauty Collagen, and what you use is 1 scoop a day, and this is the scoop in something. I mean, you can do it in water, but yeah, I would think a drop of something. Just my tongue is very, it's not sweet at all. I guess a lot of the collagens you buy are sweet. I've never had other collagens, but because it has no sugar in it, it's definitely not sweet. So the other thing that I want to tell you all about, oh, go ahead, Mary Lee, do you have a question?
Could you show me the scoop?
The scoop?
Yeah, how big it is?
Yeah, it's not that big. Trying not to get it all over my laptop here. Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's a fairly good size. All right.
It's not
Okay.
tiny. I would say 2 tablespoons, maybe. Does it say
Yeah.
on here?
That's a lot.
It just says 1 scoop. So something like that. All right. So this is the new collagen that everybody's raving about. And to have it from Young Living, you know it's pure and clean. There's no contaminants in it. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about, I wanted to get the convention products to try them out so I can tell people about them. But Erica told you a little bit about this new set or this new bundle that Young Living has. It's called the Balance Bundle. Let me see if I can see what I'm showing you all here. Not really, but it has 3 parts to it, and then because I bought it at the convention, I think there's a few of these left. They sent me this free gift, and I'm like, what on earth is this? It's called a mattifying roller. If your skin is greasy, it absorbs the oil in your skin. That's what it's for. So I don't know what it's made out of. I didn't get that far. Do you know what it's made out of, Erica? Volcanic rock. Some of them they said were. I don't know what this one is.
No clue.
Okay. I was reading about, I mean, different companies have them. Some of them are volcanic rock, but you roll it on your skin. It's also for facial massaging, but this is just for a limited time. If you buy the set, you get this with it as a gift from Young Living. But here's the cleanser, and Erica told you a little bit about that. Let me go ahead and get rid of this picture. There's the cleanser, and there's the dual phase toner. So I wanted to know, why is it dual phase? But it mattifies your face, and it also makes your pores look smaller. That's what I got out of the information that I looked over. And this is why I want to try a little bit of this myself, because when I went to my dermatologist, she's like, you have very large pores. So maybe this will help with my very large pores. That's what I'm kind of looking forward to. And I still, for my age, have oily skin. So this is the mattifying lotion. They said, I haven't opened it yet. I don't know if I can get in here or not, but they said it's an interesting blue color, unless they were talking about this. But I think it's the lotion. So I have another graphic or so here that I want to show you guys about this, if I can find it. Maybe I have to open it up totally. Let's see if I can do that for you. Let me go ahead and share this. On a totally different subject, if you're looking at this picture, Donna on our team is now having a mineral essence challenge. So this drink is something that we drink every day. Minerals are super for the body. We don't get them because of depleted soil. So we're doing this now for a month. Mineral essence, tangerine, and the vitality drops. So that's why that picture's there. Since we're talking about skincare, these are some of the problems in other skincare products. They put perfume or fragrance, they put all these toxic things in there. Phthalates, parabens. So these are things you don't want in your skincare products because they're actually going to be damaging for your skin. And let's start at the top with the cleanser. So the cleanser, these are some of the things Young Living taught us in the convention about their new product with the cleanser, that it deep cleans and it helps with breakouts. That's why they say it's really designed for teenagers to those in their 20s. And it has this orange blossom flower extract in it. That's why they don't have the orange blossom cleanser anymore, and the orange peel extract with some aloe vera. So that is the cleanser. The toner has bentonite clay in it, which is great for your skin, and it has this other ferment extract for shininess, and seawater, interestingly. So this is the controlling your shine and fresh, clear skin is what the toner is for, and then the lotion, which is a very light lotion for younger people, and it has these wonderful things in there. So I think those are the graphics that I had to share with you all. And any questions on any of these products? Anybody have any questions? Go ahead, Mary Lee.
You went so fast on a mineral. I don't even know what the heck it's all about.
The mineral essence. Okay, so the mineral essence, that's a challenge that Donna Cook's team, which you're on, is having for this month. And what it is taking a shot, which tastes absolutely out of this world horrible, of mineral essence, the liquid, plus tangerine in a drink. Grab a glass, put your mineral essence in there, put your tangerine in there, put a shot of the vitality drops, which are great for energy, and a little bit of water. So it's called the mineral drink, I think you call it, mineral magic drink. So if you do this a few days in a row, I think it's a month we're going to be doing it. But she's giving away prizes, and it's part of a challenge. And the point of it is, when you're getting minerals that your body needs, you don't get it from your food on a regular basis. It's very hard for your body to absorb minerals. So that's the point of taking the mineral essence. You're going to feel great. So that's they want everyone to go ahead and just try it out. So different teams have different challenges. Right now, the other part of our team is doing the collagen challenge to see how your face looks before and after your skin. It's for your skin, your neck. Take a picture before, take a picture after. And we're going to get a lot of education in between on the collagen and why the collagen is great for you. So that brings you up to date on teenage skin. Erica had the other skin types. And on this note, I think we're going to say goodbye to everybody on Facebook. Bye.